Watch out. Okay, so you're moving a little bit out of the town, or out of the city. Not like by any colossal, it's more like near this forest here.
Oh,
Just outside the gate, essentially. It's kind of like, it's a little cluster of like housing and stuff. It's slightly cheaper because it's not in the city, but some people prefer that. It's what they prefer. It's not that like it's not like an hour away from the city. It's really close to the city walls. But yeah, eventually you are traveling with a squadron of city watch. From what you can tell, they all look really baby faced. Like, these guys look like they could even have just this like could be their first day / training day. Like, they're all like, the only one who looks relatively older or experienced is Harkin.
Oh,
And they're all kind of like looking at their feet. No one's really making eye contact with what they would assume are the mercenaries in the back, kind of intimidated by you guys, that sort of thing. But after about between leaving the city and getting here, it's about maybe 40 minutes of travel by cart. You eventually come across a very large, like, not mansion, but it's a pretty big house. Got a nice garden. There's a few city guys around, like city watchmen already, kind of like, with crossbows keeping an eye on the tree line, because it's quite late in the evening at this stage. It's kind of stretching into dinner time sort of thing. They're keeping an eye on like you guys approaching, and eventually the cart stops and all the lights in the building seem to be on, and Harkin hops off and he's like, "Okay, guys, follow me." He kind of gestures to hop out and all, and when you guys jump down, he kind of like asks you to step off to the side slightly, and starts like giving orders to his men. He's like, "Okay, Simmons, you do this. Jacob, you do this. Fitzpatrick, you do this." That kind of thing, making everybody go everywhere. He's like, and then he approaches them, a group of 4 men, or well, 4 individuals, and he's like, "Right, when the hired for help men break the front lines, we'll follow suit." And they're like, "Yes, sir." Kind of give him like a whimper, and he kind of barks at him. He's like, "Where's your spirit?" And they're like, "Yes, sir." So he kind of approaches you guys, and he's like, "Are you ready to enter the house?"
sure.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Cool,
Yeah.
fantastic. He leads you to a front door, and he's like, "As far as we know, the survivor, he talked about his shadow. Again, he seems fine now, but basically cut everyone else down, 4 people in total, including Sandra. So we don't know why we've been in the lower floors. From what we can tell, it's not there. Chances are it's upstairs, or if they have a basement, it's down there. We're not entirely certain, but you sweep, we follow."
Alright, let's get to work.
Cool. All right. 1 second. Let's hope this works.
Wait.
Did you guys load to another screen? All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. You guys start here. Could
Oh,
people
sounds
draw
like-
them in again? I forgot the tokens. What can people draw? I know, it's awesome.
My drawing tablet is the one thing my cat is not currently sitting on.
Come on, Risbit. Gosh.
Alright.
Risbit is represented by an abstract T.
There we go.
I just got a message off Laura, aka Coda. Her internet seems to be going wonky. She can't hear or see anything we're doing. Currently trying to fix it.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
So yeah, before you... Oh, actually, hold on. I'll just respond to her. So.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, hello, Laura. Hello.
Please don't
Sorry
knock
about that.
I
over
was
the glass of
literally...
water.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, you guys basically just entered the house.
Nice.
Please keep your
You
paws
saw
to
like
yourself.
Harkin, barking orders to the men, getting everyone ready. Essentially laid out the plan that you guys sweep and they follow. So if there's anything odd in the house, you guys attack it and they'll follow suit. So you are basically brought to this lovely house. There's bloodstains all along the floor. Places, the lights are on, but from this is basically what you can see from your current standpoint. And yeah, there's blood up and down the walls. Looks like a blade went cuckoo crazy. How would you guys like to proceed?
So it's brightly lit, yeah?
Yeah, like lanterns are on, that sort of thing.
I will continue along the corridor and have a look-see. Are there any doors or passageways off
Yes,
this corridor?
sorry. Yeah, these things jutting out here, they're meant to imply that's a door.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just the map maker I was using, while fantastic, it didn't have any doors. Perhaps I should have just left a gap in the wall, but I'm still learning the program. So.
That's
Uh,
weird.
I guess I want to spy through both doors before proceeding onwards.
Cool.
This shouldn't take too long because Harkin said they already checked this floor.
Yes, that's true. Oh, so you just want to spy? You don't want to do anything?
Well,
Yes.
Look into the rooms just so I know what the lay of the land is like.
This room looks relatively like the lights on. It looks like a bedroom of sort. Hold on, I'm going to describe it. I can show you. Looks like someone's bedroom. There's no bloodstains or anything. It looks relatively, kept. No one was in this room when things went south or, the killing started.
Okay, moving on. Next room.
This one? Okay, yeah. Again, it is a bedroom. This one does contain a lot of blood. There looks like there's a large pool, which you would assume is where a body would have been, and it looks like it's been moved.
Right. Any signs of shadows or vicious flickering going on in here?
No.
Okay. It's probably safe just to keep moving on, and if anything jumps out at us.
I follow too close behind.
Alright, cool. Okay, let me reveal that. Before you is kind of like a coat rack sort of thing. There's a stairs. It's in stone. Again, the program didn't have any wooden stairs, but it's a stairs leading into a top floor, and there's one other door that hasn't been opened. Although there is kind of like a knife cut down the door. So.
That's interesting. What's behind the door?
Behind the door. Let me oh wait, this door here you want to go through, yeah?
Not necessarily go through. Open and look into.
Ah, okay. That's right. Peering through, you see what looks like a couch and a fireplace.
Okay, I guess I go in.
Okay, before you is a large, a large sitting room guest area sort of thing. At the end is another door. In here there is a hell of a lot of blood. And again, there's like a pool here and here. Lots of blood, lots of cuts. No bodies. Upon approaching the house, you would have noticed that there would have been bodies covered in sheets outside the door. My mistake. That's on my head. I forgot to mention. With the sheets over them, kind of thing. There would have been 3. So far, this is another 2 pools of blood, and this place is just hacked up in bits.
Can we have all 3 pools then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a flow of blood from this door that we just came through back to the bedroom that has blood in it?
Where, Andrew? Sorry, can you show me?
So we just came through this door here.
Yes.
I'm wondering, is there any evidence of a trail of blood from there to this door?
There is not. The trails of blood
Okay.
kind of go towards the exit, like the city watch removes them.
So I would make the assumption that, being as this room is so messy, there was likely a kerfuffle in here. Because there's no blood trail to the other door, I would imagine the person who was killed in there was perhaps caught off guard in their sleep, maybe, and created much less of a mess. And that's why there's no blood trail to this room. And then there is a blood trail leading towards the door, So maybe the shadow left through the door.
It's possible.
Solid theory.
Reject the door then?
Yeah.
This door
Which
right
door
here.
here is it? That door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so in this area is the kitchen. And it looks relatively unscathed. Actually looks like someone was in the middle of preparing dinner. There's cookbooks about, there's a bubbling, well, like the cauldron's kind of gone cold, that sort of thing. All in the
Okay.
preparation of din-dins.
Are there any wooden blocks that hold knives?
Yes, there would be kind of over here. Oh, no, I've got the review. Yeah.
Are any of the knives missing?
Yes, there is one.
Okay. Shall we look upstairs?
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
You guys arrive upstairs.
We have to redraw ourselves, don't we?
Ooh, I need to do the token thing.
That's alright.
We have them for next week anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I like being a triangle.
There is, immediately when you arrive at the top of the stairs, there is a trail of blood going from the stairs to this room.
We should probably
Okay.
check that room.
Don't suppose anyone's any good at being sneaky.
Ha 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 ha, no.
I am not trained in it, but I'm alright.
Would you like to peek ahead quietly? We don't want to disturb whatever's potentially in there.
Sure. Will I roll a stealth check?
Yes.
Stealth check.
You sure can, buddy.
Stealthy, stealthy.
Oop,
Nice.
right.
Nice.
That'd sweet. For the left room, yes?
Yeah. As I sneak past, I say to the others, the wise man jingles when he walks. The poor man thuds. The wise man makes no noise at all.
What?
That's literally my response. I was like, wait, no, I have the DM, I can't ponder on it. You're kind of like peering into the room, yes?
Yes.
You see nothing, it is pitch black.
Damn.
Can I take a look?
Certainly.
I want to go over it. I have a dark vision, so can I see what's in there?
You can indeed roll away.
Oh, for stealth, yeah.
Perception.
Perception, sorry.
Yeah, if you're looking at
Perceive that shit.
20. Can you hear me?
Alright. Yes, sorry, no,
Yeah,
I
no,
was.
sorry. No, I'm just...
Um, yeah, no, you look in and you can see. Oh, wait, I don't think you can see my pings unless I reveal areas. Let me just reveal. A corpse lies on the ground here, clutching a knife. Above the corpse, a dark, shadowy figure looms. Just
Hell yeah.
motionless. Like it doesn't. It's not human. It's basically just a pillar of shadowy smokiness. But the top of the pillar, like it's about 6 foot, like that kind of. Top of the pillar has the shape of a pair of shoulders and a head.
Ooh. Coda, what do your demon eyes see?
Nothing good.
Are they taking the halflings to Isengard?
I don't know what you mean, but there's something in there.
Something like what?
Something that looks like it's made of smoke.
So the thing we're looking for then?
Yes.
Right, well go in and have at it.
I imagine that would be difficult to punch to death, but I'll give it a go.
I'm at the door, right?
You are indeed at the door.
I'm just gonna step in and go for it.
I just realised our magic user is in fucking Japan.
I'm just gonna try and... I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna try and shoot.
I'm gonna stay way the fuck away.
I also want to light a torch.
That's a good idea.
I'm just hoping that bullets are kind of like fire. Oh god, this is gonna go so badly for me. So it's up kind of above me or below me?
It's in front of you.
Oh, right in front of me. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Do I get any kind of advantage for like kind of just shooting out of the darkness, coming at it, or does it see me coming?
All right, roll away.
With advantage or just
Oh, sorry. No, just roll regular roll.
it saw me coming, yeah. Granted, it's not like I guess. Oh, natural 20!
Oh, nice. Okay, so double damage, please, on your pistol.
Hey!
Answering what you said about it seeing you coming, that one didn't see you.
Oh, Christ. Okay. So I just double it, yeah? Or do I double the...
You roll 2 sets of
You-
damage to
yeah, yeah. You roll. So say if your damage was 1d8 plus 2, you roll 2d8 plus 2. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll put it on the map.
Plus, like, I don't get an extra, like, you know, if it's 1d10 plus 3, I
No,
don't
you
get the
only
extra plus 3.
No,
Okay,
it's
cool.
all, you
You get
only
one
double the
modifier.
So 14 damage.
14 damage. 1 second. Check. Okay, yeah. This thing rattles off. Like everybody heard this fire,
Oh,
and your
God.
bullets pierces through and hits the smoke and like basically blows, like, you know, passes through, and a large part of the smoke is dissipated, like it's like, boom, and it spins and it looks right at you. So could you roll initiative, please?
Everybody.
If you're in this fight. If you want to be in this fight, then roll.
12.
9.
15.
And
Okay, so... Okay, so it goes... Right.
I am so glad my first gunshot wasn't a misfire. I'll say that.
I know,
much.
so expecting it to like end up shooting someone in the fucking side of the head.
It would have been
Ricochets
Renan. He's right
through
beside
the
me.
door.
It would have been Renan.
Huh?
Like, if
You're
it
gonna-
had
you're gonna
misfired, it would have got you
Fucking
probably.
shoot me again, you son
Right,
of a
so
bitch.
this chap that you just shot in the jaw,
Yeah.
Shadow chap.
he's coming at you.
He's inside you.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah.
Worst AC.
Oh, wow, 8 to hit?
Misses.
That +4 modifier though.
Alright, cool. It's kind of like he's like his whole body like swings at you, and it misses. It is now Tenchu's go.
Okie dokie. I am going to. So we're aware of this lad over here, yeah.
Yes, another ghastly being is staring you at the like, you know, hollow eyes piercing towards you.
Okay. Can I take the torch from Rizbit as a free action? Because I imagine you won't mind Rizbit because you need both your hands.
yeah, I was gonna drop it.
Okay. Can I do that as a free action, like
can
as I
do,
move
yes.
past? Okay. I'll take the torch and I will run up to this guy, and I'm gonna make a unarmed attack.
Fantastic. Roll away, buddy.
That's 16 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. Let me just roll the damage on that. So. So that's 7 damage.
Are you hitting with the torch?
No, this is just an unarmed attack.
Ah,
Then I'm going to spend a key point to make an additional 2 unarmed attacks.
I'm going to stop you before you do that, because as much as I would let it play out, I feel mean letting it happen. So the first strike dissipates the smoke. You kind of like
Oh,
and kind of
okay.
like dissipates.
Grand. Well, then I guess that's my. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, my
It's
turn's
up to
over.
you. If you can use key points to do anything else at the chap on the other side of the room, by all means. Oh wait, hold on. You hit the other one, didn't you?
Yeah, he
Yes.
went to the other one.
Shit, I completely no. Yeah, you work away. You do your key pointy thing. I apologize.
Okay.
I misheard all of that. This lad's still kicking. He's a bit different in shape, but 7 now.
I'm gonna roll both the attack rolls before I roll the damage, if that's alright.
Yes,
So
by all
the
means.
first one is a 23 and the second one is a 9.
First one hits.
Okay. That is a further 7 damage. So that's 14 in total.
14 in total. Fantastic. He is still kicking. He's looking you in the eyes, and he looks pissed.
Well, whatever. Yeah, that's my turn done.
Okay, it's his turn now. And 19?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Right, he hits you for 6 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Ew.
Okay.
And, oh shit, you feel your strength drain by 3.
Yeah, I only had 8 strength, so
Cool,
that's
cool.
not good.
You know, Andrew. Like, I think you're a pretty observant chap, and you're right. That's not good. Just a general bit of trivia: if you hit 0 strength, you die. So,
Yeah.
Please.
Are your legs even able to hold you up at the moment? You're just like a noodle. ball.
I'm gonna say
He's got chicken legs.
Yeah, it's really chicken.
I'm gonna say for the for flavor text, it kind of like swings at you, and when it hits you, it does the damage, and you kind of feel yourself, and you drop to a knee, and you're kind of like, no, I can still go, and you kind of slowly but surely stand back up. Kind
I
of
want
think
to do
Hercules.
Captain America
Yeah.
thing where I'm just like panting, going, I could do this all day.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. I love me some good Cap references. Okay, it is on Dakota.
Oh god, this. I'm gonna try and go. I've got the gun out. It's gone off. Everything's terrible for me now. I'm just gonna try it again. 8.
8 does not hit.
Is that a misfire on the pistol?
No, on the pistol, a misfire is a
Oh
1.
my god. Okay.
Yeah, no, you kind of like I'm gonna say like the seeing Tenchu kind of like fumble is kind of like the fuck, kind of like major arm wobble. Nothing happens. It is on to Rizbit.
Oh. 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to that guy that hit Tenchu,
Alrighty.
and I am going to try and attack him. With my sword. Oh!
Oh,
My man, you can roll if you want,
I
but
want
he's
to.
dead either way. You want to roll? Okay, you roll.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Divine smite of whatever fucking god your character believes in. That thing is banished. It's like kind of, you can actually hear it like a muffled scream as it disappears, like dissipates into the ground.
Wait.
Well done, old boy. And now it is on to Renan.
So, I'm gonna approach this motherfucker over here. And I'm gonna stab him with my machete.
That's a good thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Nice.
guys.
Wow.
Like, can I ask you to chill? Is that possible? Again, he's dead. You can roll damage if you want. but
I'm
he's
rolling my fucking damage, man.
dead. Go.
I'm
You
rolling
roll
my damage. Hang on. Fuck my mod. It's 11 points of damage.
Fantastic. You bring your machete down.
That was two-handed, so I like sawed him out of existence.
Yes.
Don't look at me like that, cat.
The shadow dissipates. The shadow dissipates. A quietness, the ringing from your ears from Coda's contraption stops. Like, caused by his contraption, I should say. stops, and as the dust settles, you hear several screams down below, most likely outside.
Sweet.
Are there any windows in this room?
There are several. There's one here, there's one here. Yeah, basically there's at least one on each window, or each wall.
Okay, I want to go over to the window and see what's happening outside.
You see a young recruit trying to stab at what looks like a shadowy figure. Beside him lays you assume a comrade, dead, kind of like shriveled and kind of like a horrified expression on his face. As the young chap stabs at him, the thing swipes at him, and as he swipes at him, the young recruit kind of takes a step back, kind of falls. Doesn't completely get one hit or anything, kind of on his last legs. But as this all happens, a thin veil of smoke rises up from the other recruit that is indeed lying on the ground dead.
Is this a desk behind me?
That is actually an altar with a mummified corpse lying on it.
What fresh fucking hell?
About this room,
You got nothing to.
this room is first and foremost the quote altar, which made to be kind of like it's makeshift of kind of like someone's bedroom desk, propped up with just random books. Except there's like quite a lot of ritual things around it. There's a lot of scrolls about it. It looks very necromancy. It screams necromancy, but kind of shit necromancy, kind of like low budget, like necromancy for dummies kind of thing.
B-movie necromancy.
Also, the corpse that this thing was standing over is that of a young dwarven woman.
Alright. Is there anything large and heavy nearby that I could pick up? Bro.
There is a smaller desk here which contains a lot of books and stuff and scrolls and a lot more of the ritual items that I described. There's a chair beside it here. No, I'm not because I'm thinking. And these large brown things are bookcases. So pick what you.
Could I pick up the chair and throw it through the window?
Before you continue, remember you do have a -3 to your strength. So you're currently on 5 strength.
Yeah.
But you obviously you can. It's just I before you continue, just remember to mark in the affected numbers.
Yeah. What's the modifier for 5? That's like a. It's a
Is it?
-3.
It's a
Is it
-3.
-2?
No, it's -3.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Okay. I am proficient in athletics though, so that's really only a -1.
I can't argue with that logic. The wise-speaking bird speaks the truth yet again.
Can I try and throw the chair?
Of course, man. You do what you want. I was merely only stating that to just remember to take that into account when you're rolling numbers. But if you want to do that, you do it. The world is yours.
17.
Yes, you successfully fling it out the window. You gain inspiration, knowing that even though your strength has been drained, not something as feeble as a shadowy figure draining your strength is no mere match for Tenchu. Also, yes, Renan, you can do that. So we will do that now. That's happened, and while freeze frame while that's going on, roll your investigation.
15.
Cool. I will. Yeah, the altar contained.
Give me that shit.
All right, cool. Yeah. We can do. You can go after Renan, unless is it related to Renan's investigation thing? All right, cool. Cool beats. Yeah, a lot of the books are just nothing related to. Yeah, sure. It's nothing related to necromancy. It's more just seems to be people are using the person's using a novel to prop up different parts of the altar to make it makeshift. There's a ceremonial. Well, it looks like a ceremonial. It's basically just a curved skinning knife, but it seems to have a black leather hand. It seems to be very this is my necromancy knife, Mom. There is a scroll for animate dead. I could be wrong. It's.
I think it's animate dead, yeah.
Yeah, it's the. Oh, sorry, no, it's Speak with Dead.
Okay.
The scroll is Speak with Dead. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just a few books that are very close to the corpse are, anatomy books and books that would deal with corpses and how to preserve them, etc., etc. Okay, that's the investigation. Risbit, yes.
Okay. So, I would like to also move into here. Sorry.
Okay.
And use Divine Sense.
All right.
See if I can pick up anything else that could be in any of these 3 rooms, I'm assuming. So,
Yes.
I'll read out Divine Sense to you now. As an action, you open your awareness. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Know the type of any being and whose whose presence you can sense, but not its identity.
It's what are the types of creatures you can detect again? Real quick?
Celestial fiend and undead.
Okay. You meet the parameters, but there's actually nothing in those 3 rooms. There.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just for the record, you would know that the shadows count as undead now,
Yes.
so you can detect. And code. You want to check the body of the girl? Yes,
Yeah,
you can roll that investigation.
Sorry, just check my investigation.
Also, while you're rolling, Tenchu, what is your desire now that you put a hole in the window?
I'm going to fly out, get within 20 feet of the new shadows, and start throwing darts at them. Okay,
cool. So, essentially, Renan checks the altar. As he does this, Coda approaches the body, and Risbit walks out into the hallway. As you start to fly out, this is happening. So you check the body. 17. It's decayed a hell of a lot. It's been in the ground for, you'd hazard a guess, maybe 2 or 3 months, but it seems to have been removed from the ground about 4 months ago. It's really decomposed.
Is it male or female? Sorry, female?
It is a lady. An elven lady, but it seems. There's a few what you would guess are stab wounds in the abdomen. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any information. It's just that she was wrapped in kind of ceremonial, like you were being buried kind of thing. The clothes that she was wearing is kind of decayed over the time being in the ground, and she's quite mummified for the lack of time she's been in the ground / out of it. So that's all that. So now, Tenchu, oh boy. For the sake of easiness, we're just going to use the bottom part of this map here, just to draw everything in. Essentially. So hold on. Yeah, you can describe what you're doing while I just get the sheet ready.
Yeah, I just have one quick ruling question. The martial arts features for monks says when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. It doesn't say it has to be a melee attack. So if I do a dart against one, can I do an unarmed strike against the other? Or is that just only if I'm in close combat with...
I'm going to say it's only if you're in close combat.
That's fair enough. I mean, it's probably just an oversight that it's phrased that way. Okay, in that case, I only get one attack. So I'm going to swoop within 20 feet, which is the minimum distance to not be at disadvantage, and then throw a dart.
Cool. Yeah, roll.
Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. That's all I can do.
Alright, cool. This chap, the city guard watchman dude, is going to attack.
While he's doing that, can I run down, start running out of the house to him?
Yes, you can. He is trembling and fucks it up. You can run down, yes. What does anyone else want to do?
Can
I'm gonna run to the window and shoot.
Can I walk?
Alright, cool.
over
For the
to
record,
body?
if you guys are looking out the window, you're kind of looking out this way. It's just I just drew it down below because
Yeah, okay.
You want to run to the window and
Shoot.
shoot. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go over to the body.
All right.
Do I roll? Is it my turn? Are we doing the same initiative we were before?
You can get this shot off, and then we will roll an initiative.
Okay. Come on. Oh. I went to roll it, and nothing has happened. I'm gonna try it again.
And nothing.
Nine.
9 does not hit. All right, guys, roll initiative, please.
All of us.
Those of you that are fighting.
12.
Ellen,
Okay.
you want me to jump, put myself down beside those dudes?
Yes, please and thank you.
Right.
Again, from the exit of the house, you will be approaching from the right side.
So, behind.
Yes. Please and thank you.
Can you?
1 second.
The window was around here. Yeah, the one he smashed.
Yes, it's literally where you're standing. Yeah.
Grand.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It's Harkin and his 4 men that came in with us.
Harkin is right here, and he is sprinting toward you guys. Both blades drawn.
Oh god.
And he has got like the fieriest of looks in his eyes. His men are following, like you can hear them coming, but like if they're anything like these chaps, they're pretty shit. Let me just write down this initiative order. I'm going to go. All right. It is actually Harkin's go.
Okay.
He's gonna swing at this chap with both short swords. He hits with 1. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ, Harkin. Oh, I mean,
Could
Lord,
you not have a
Harkin.
+4 to hit?
no. It's
Okay.
only if you take your weapon fighting, you can just add your proficiency to the second attack and damage wise, rather than just rolling a flat d20. Okay, and with that, it is actually this shadow's go here. Oh, sorry, I realized you didn't say that here. He is going to roll to attack this chap. My God, a lot of NPCs.
It's alright, I think they're gonna die soon.
Yeah. That chap dies.
Oh my god.
He screams out in agony as he collapses and shrivels up and dies. And with that, it is tension.
Alright, I'm kinda wary about getting close to these guys, but I'm not gonna be doing much damage with just darts. So, seeing as Harkin is also with this guy, I'm gonna come up behind him and
Cool.
first make a regular attack.
All right.
That's a 12 to hit.
I think that does. Yes, attacker wins.
Okay, sweet. So that is a total of 5 damage.
Nice. Yeah, no, 5 solid damage. My part.
I'm gonna spend my 1 remaining key point to make 2 more unarmed attacks. So that's 20 and 23.
Nice.
Yes, you hit with both. Well done, man. Well done. Excellent roll.
13 damage. So
Yeah.
adding that to the 5 is a total of 18.
Cool, fantastic. You send this thing flying. Several strikes, boom, boom, boom. Smoke dissipates. You hear a muffled, and it sucks down into the ground. Harkin looks at you with both like a look that's like he's impressed and he's thankful for your help. And it's this shadow's go. My roll 20 just went kaput. Apparently I'll be back in the game in 10 seconds. I apologize.
That's
Damn
alright.
it.
That's it, they gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, shut up, you. Seeing that you killed his friend, this shadow is going to attack at you.
Hang on, did he not just kill the other guard?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. I have. That's again. My god. Yeah. Never mind. I wrote around Shadow. Yes. That's Shadow. Yeah. So it's actually Coda's going now.
Okay. I can see Harkin down there, yeah?
You can do.
And Harkin's, how close is he to the other Shadow? The one who's still alive?
He's about 10 feet away.
I'm gonna use my, oh fuck, I've got the gun out, I'm gonna shoot him. 19 to hit.
And 19 hit.
Not Harkin, by the way, the Shadow.
You really didn't make that clear.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
I can see Harkin, right? I'm gonna shoot him.
I meant the Shadow, I'm sorry. So sorry, I hit?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
7 damage to the
7
Shadow.
damage is solid damage. You a huge crack as your gun fires. Everyone kind of like leaps in their skin slightly, like Jesus, or hello, or whatever the fuck. And projectile fires across, hits the Shadow. Shadow kind of like what the fuck. With that, it is Rizbit's go.
Cool. So I'm going to move to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the Shadow.
Cool. You hit the Shadow.
This is over.
I am going to add my Divine Smite to this attack.
Cool.
That is 3d6.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
As you bring your great sword.
Yeah.
Cool. Great sword up. It glows with one would even wager that you heard a nice hum, and this thing goes straight down into it. The Shadow screeches out in pain as it sucks down into the ground, and they are destroyed. The smoke settles. Well done.
So we've seen the Shadow rise out of people.
Correct.
Can I decapitate the dead guard?
You may.
I do that.
Give his head
Okay,
to
as you
Harkin.
bring your sword down, the Shadow rises out regardless.
Damn it!
And there is a new Shadow standing looking right in your faces.
Hello. I'm going to kill you.
8 to hit Rizbit.
No.
I am shocked and appalled that missed. It is Harkin's go, and he is going to approach. And
Is Renan not in initiative?
He's not fighting.
Renan is not taking part in the battle.
I see.
Okay, sorry. Oh wow. Okay, so his all 3 attacks hit actually.
Should hope so.
I'll just roll them all together. Oh wow, jeez. Holy shit. Okay, I apologize, guys. I hate NPCs taking kills, but he fucking decimates this thing. Harkin
Alright.
slices and dices it with 2 swords. He's like, take that, you son of a bitch. The dust yet again settles.
So, mind telling us what happened out here?
He's like, out here? What happened in there? Explosions going, what is that?
That's, Coda's toy.
He's like, okay. He's like, okay, you guys entered, we were ready to follow in. And one of these shadowy figures just crept through one of the walls, attacked one of my men. I heard screaming, I approached, I wasn't in time to save them, but I appreciate the help. And he like kind of like sheaths both his swords and he shakes both your hands and he's like, you've done a great service. I'm genuinely in your debt. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem.
He's like, is there any more? Your friends, are they well? Or are they?
Oh, they're
He
well.
kind of looks up to the window, and Coda, I'm assuming you're kind of like, hi.
Yeah, no, yeah, I was gonna come down, but like he's kind of done here, so I'll stay upstairs. Yeah, I'll just kind of wave sheepishly from the window.
Yes, there's something you should probably see up here. I fly back up to the window.
I walk with Harkin.
Okay, Harkin's not really shaken, but he's just kind of like he clearly doesn't have a nice interest in the arcane, or in this case, necromancy. Okay, Coda can smell burning, while Tenchu can see burning. Flying back in. I'm assuming Coda was looking out the window as Tenchu approached. That sort of thing. Renan has began to destroy the altar using bits and pieces, pages, etc. Just loose paper from all the available books, his tinderbox, and he's now burning this altar, destroying it.
I sort of like, you know that scene in The Simpsons where Grandpa Simpson walks into the burlesque house and then sees Bart and immediately turns around and leaves. That's exactly what I do.
That is fucking beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
Oh,
Okay, does anybody have anything to comment while
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you on. What the hell are you doing?
Burning the altar.
Maybe you should wait. You know, we're in a house made of wood, and this is probably a crime. I mean, that's also a crime. I don't know what's a crime. There is everything.
everything's a crime.
Everything's a crime. I don't know. We don't know
everything's
if the sheriff
hey,
seen
whoa,
it.
whoa. Crime, it's only a crime if you get caught.
And we're about to get caught.
I'm destroying the altar because I figured it was the source of the shadow people, and if I got rid of it, then the shadow people would disappear.
I mean, maybe, yes, but the shadow people are gone and Harkin's coming up the stairs.
Harkin is now at the entrance to this door, kind of like along Risbit, kind of like, okay, yeah, kind of like, not like just making small talk, like it's like, you sure everything's okay? Okay, cool. You can see he's kind of yelling at his men.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis!
He's yelling at his men to check the other rooms. They're kind of whimpering, and he kind of barks at him. He's like, "Do your fucking job." He's kind of like walks in, and it's kind of like that gif of Troy walking in with the pizzas from Community. And he's like, "Oh, may I have an explanation, please?"
Shadows did it.
He instantly knows you're bullshitting. He's like, yeah.
He thought it might be the best course of action to get rid of the source of the shadows.
Shadow.
Altar here.
Shadows made me do it.
I'm not entirely sure if I agree, but I don't have enough knowledge to debate the fact, and to be honest, I probably do the same, so it's okay, but possibly don't burn down someone else's house, especially when one of the owners is alive.
Point taken.
There was the one survivor. Many people live in this house, not just Sandra's house. Like, yes, she's like quite well off because she's a banker, but like, she has housemates. You're technically burning. You're like committing arson right now.
Whoops.
So
I
like,
did what I
maybe
thought
we
was...
put this out. Perhaps we can I can bring in my friend Vern. She might know how to dispel like this altar if that's what you're trying to do.
Can I just like gently pat at the flames?
Oh, can I
Can
use,
you actually? You know what? This is going to be funny. Can you please
Yeah.
roll a d20?
That's a 14 as was
sorry, Laura, you were trying to say something?
I was just saying, can I use thaumaturgy to dim the fire? So I can cause flames to dim.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's if you rolled anything under 10, I was gonna have like you're like patting the flame, accidentally fans them.
Since I'm pretty terrible at this, like when I'm trying to dim the flames, all the windows and just start banging open and closing doors and stuff, and my eyes just change color. All this random shit starts happening.
Yeah, clusterfuck of aftermath happens with Coda attempting to help as per usual, but with a combined effort and Renan's mighty fanning technique, the fire subsides to like a level that you guys can kind of like use like your travel cloak, that kind of thing, to like stamp it out, and Now the room just smells like a load of burnt book and partially singed corpse, and it's awful.
See? Got rid of the altar. It's fine.
Harkin's like, again, I can't debate the issue. I don't know what any of this does, but let's just double check that everywhere is safe, okay?
I'm 100% positive that this altar was the source of the shadows.
And that did what, sorry?
I am 100% positive that this altar was the source of the shadows.
You cut out.
Good.
You cut out again.
Did I?
Yeah.
I am 100% positive that this altar was the source of the shadows.
He's like, all right, well, you did good. Let's vamos. And he kind of like gestures to get back into the hallway. His men exit from these rooms, and they're like, "Sir, there's nothing else in here. House is clean." And he's like, "Okay, you did good, men. Let's tend to the dead." And he's like, "If you don't mind waiting outside, or like, can you head outside? Technically, your job is done in that regard." He's like, "I'll have to send a report and get Vernon. So, thank you for your help. And if you wait outside, the cart will be leaving back to cities soon, and you can hitch a ride. And I will pay you accordingly. But for the minute, you've done your job. Thank you very much." And he shakes all of your hand. He's like, "Job well done. I'll see you outside."
Jolly good.
Okay. So when I get outside, I say, well, I guess he's not a total dick.
I suppose.
I mean, he probably could have arrested Renan for arson, and he didn't, which is nice.
We have a very low bar of what's nice. He didn't arrest us.
That's nice.
He's paying us.
I'm sorry, but Coda, you delivered that line incredibly sinister. But yeah, as Coda leaves the house, a lot of the city guard are kind of like looking at you and kind of like murmuring, kind of like, "The fuck? He's not a cat, he's not a mage yet. There was a lot of bang and like they're kind of like, the fuck."
Hey Coda.
What?
They like you. Look at the way they're looking at you.
I don't think they like me very much. No one likes me very much.
They like you.
No, I don't think so.
They think you're cute.
Can I? Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna get in the wagon.
I just want to pull my hat and cloak on and try and hide my face as much as possible.
All right, do you guys follow Renan's cue to hop onto the wagon?
I attempt to hop onto the wagon and faceplant because I'm still at 5 strength, and then I'm just gonna
That's
sleep.
fair. That's fair.
Ah,
That was fun.
Yes.
That's risky.
As you get onto it, no one bar the driver will get onto the wagon with you. You're still really freaked out by Coda.
Can I see this happen? I can see them kind of still murmuring about stuff.
Yeah, they're still kind of murmuring, and someone Harkin's kind of there now, and he's like, "Right, boys, load up. Next shift, you guys did your job. The next shift, we'll take watch." And they're like, "Oh no, sir, it's fine." They kind of shoot a look at Coda, and they're like, "It's fine. We'll wait. We'll wait." And Harkin immediately picks up on this, and he's scoffs at him. He's like, "For fuck's sake!" And he kind of goes to the back of the cart, and he's like, "Pay no heed." He's like, they get spooked by the stupidest of things. He's like, I'm not sure if you're a mechanist or what your toy as a Rizbit or Tenchu? Sorry, I bought it. Tenchu. But he's like, as your toy as the Birdman but he's like, personally, I don't.
person.
Bird individual.
Bird being. He's like, personally, I don't give a damn. You did well, but yeah, I apologize on my men's behalf.
Would you tell them it's nothing, that it's just a grenade, or some sort of smoke bomb, something? Tell them it was cheap trickery.
He's like, okay, of course. I'll come by the place, come by the office in the morning. I'll have a full report with Vern and your payment waiting for you. Because it's quite late now. It's like pitch black at night time kind of thing. The only source of light is that a lantern on the carriage, well, 2 lanterns on each side of the carriage, and also loads of torches that the city watch have, either stuck into large pikes in the ground and the ones that are held around the house, that sort of thing. So he's like, and then he kind of shouts at the. Oh, sorry. Did anyone have anything else?
I'll just say cool.
Alright, cool. Yeah, he kind of yells at the driver to be like, "All right, go on," and you guys trot off into the night. So the night goes relatively quiet. Like, the travel back is fine. Takes you about another 40 minutes or so on the car. Yeah.
While we're traveling, could I'm kind of quiet for a while, but then maybe just say to them, if you could not mention what you saw in there, I'd appreciate it.
Why are you embarrassed by it? It was cool.
What did we see?
Thank you. I'd just rather keep this between us.
What are we keeping between us?
Just the things that spook the gods. People tend to react badly to new things. I just rather didn't make a fuss about it, if possible.
I wasn't planning to, but alright. You have my word.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Yeah, the driver doesn't say much. He's just, he's just doing his job, making his coin. Brings you back to town. Lots of, the streets there, it's late at night. There's like people on the streets, but it's not like busy. Most shops are closed now. Anybody who's out is either going to a tavern or coming from one, going home, that sort of thing. The driver lets you off outside the city watch. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll put you back to the map of the map. Boop. And, he's like, right. He just lets you out, and he's like, cool. And starts to, take random junk out of the back of the, not truck, but, carriage, supply crates and stuff, and, he goes in, and he starts, talking to, what you assume is the secretary behind the desk. And he leads you to your, kind of just you can hop off now if you want.
Yeah, go.
Both of you spoke at the same time. Can you?
You go first, Laura.
No, I was just gonna say get out of the wagon.
Same as me.
You just get off the wagon. Tenshu has a bit of trouble, but it's not as hard as getting out of the wagon or onto the wagon. So
I wake Tenchu up.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm on you.
You're right, Birdbrain.
That's offensive.
Sorry. You're right, bird person.
So we'll return to that inn that we stayed at.
Yes,
Go back
Hawk
to
and
the
Jester.
Hawk and Jester.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he's travelled back to the Hawk and Jester.
Did we get paid?
Getting paid
did
tomorrow.
not. Harkin said to come back in the morning. We'll have his full report and payment.
Fiddlesticks.
So you just go back. Helen, the female of the twins, is behind the desk and is kind of like, oh, rough night.
I've had better, I've had
For
worse.
him it is, and I point to Tenchu.
She's like, okay, the usual? Food bath and looks at your clothes. Like, oh, we don't need a de-bloodying. That's good.
Yes.
She's like, I can make you something up, or you can eat what's gone cold now, but still good food.
I'll have what you have for now.
Your finest slices of cold toast.
You cut out again, Axel.
I'll have your finest slices of cold toast.
No,
Just
we'll never
saying
know.
last bit of it.
your nouns at the start.
Toast. Cold.
Yeah,
Please.
she's like, of course, sir, of course. Please take a seat. And she leads you into like the eating area, and you see her disappear into the kitchen. And I'd say, there's like nobody else up. It's in the middle of the night kind of thing. She brings you out your food, and she's like, if that's everything, I have to go back and man the desk. And she leaves and leaves you with your food.
Perfect. Oh, look, I quite like this little party we got going here. We seem to work pretty well together.
We got the job done.
Who needs those other two? We're fine by ourselves.
I wouldn't let them hear you
What's
say
that?
that.
They probably can hear me say that. At least one of them can.
I think he left a long time ago. He's drunk and in Donegal. Like, come on.
The Donegal.
Donegal.
Boys.
Let's.
Yeah, so the night passes, all good. You just wake up. There are no mysterious calling cards left this time.
Well, that's good. So have I regained my strength after a long rest?
You
then?
have. After a long rest, you feel revitalized.
Could I?
Ooh.
Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. No,
Alright, cool.
More toast.
Well, you said your breakfast is made and brought to order.
Food?
Unless everyone's cool, nothing specific requested.
No,
No,
it's good.
no, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, you just press on to whatchamacallit, HQ.
HQ.
Yes, City Watch HQ.
Rude ass
It's
HQ.
relatively busy. There seems to be a lot of talk. Like you can see, like a town crier with the local paper, kind of being like, the murder in this outer houses, kind of thing.
Titles. Get your titles here.
Yeah, exactly. And as you approach the City Watch HQ, you guys kind of get like a group of people exit. Well, not a group, it's three. Brandishing the Mechanist sigil on their robes and armor. And as they see you, they kind of they don't even move. They just plow like shoulder to shoulder straight through you. Like you guys didn't even register on their map.
Twits.
That was quite rude.
Ugh.
But yeah, you guys plow.
Just to keep my head really down while they're passing. Really look away.
Koda, you know when you put your head down like that, it actually makes your horns more prominent.
Oh, does it really? I don't think of them. I'm sorry. I'll
Just
put
if you're trying to hide from people, maybe a hood would suit you better.
that's not a bad idea. Thank you.
Did you know them?
Not personally, no.
Okay.
Yeah, user brought in. The secretary sees you enter, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are like, top priority. Harkin wants to see us." And she like actually stands up out of her chair and like brings you directly to his office, kind of thing. Ushers you in and closes the door behind you. Harkin is like, "Oh, okay, cool." He sits up and he takes out like a coin purse and puts it on the table, and he's like, "What was it, 50 each and 15 for each head of those goddamn things that we saw?" So I imagine that's 5 heads, so that's 75 extra each.
Wow.
That sounds good to me.
So everyone gets 125 gold?
Sweet mother of Bahamut.
He's like, I know we had our differences, but he's like, I like you sewer rats. Pretty cool.
Can you stop calling us that then?
Nah. Well, you could either be the sewer rats or the nearly in cuffs for arsonists. So
What about the Rat
And-
Pack?
he's like, has a nice ring to it.
It's slightly less offensive than sewer rats, but it's quite cute.
He's like, cute. I suppose to all their own. He's like, yeah. I had my friend Vern you guys obviously met, come out last night and have a look around. Yeah, the altar definitely wasn't the cause of the shadows. If anything, the altar seemed to be like a desperate attempt at necromancy. Some of the papers that you burned, the remnants of a scroll, was a speak with dead. So whoever there was a what?
What?
You said the name? I don't know. I completely missed it. Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. I get what you. Yeah. Never mind. He's like, yeah. Vern reckons she was trying to speak to that corpse. Given the information she deciphered, it seems like she wanted to resurrect the corpse. Maybe she bought a scroll under the impression that it would resurrect the corpse, and it turns out she just got conned for a speak with dead. I don't know. But yeah, we found Sandra's body in the room as well. That was the young dwarf woman clutching the knife. So he's like, all in all, a bit of a shit show. I'm assuming you passed the three gentlemen outside.
We did.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
business did you have?
Oh, they came and knocking for a certain someone. They caught wind of a loud bang followed by projectiles hitting weird ghost monsters. He's like, naturally, he's like, don't worry. He looks at Coda directly down. He's like, I didn't.
I thought I
like
asked
those
you
there.
to tell your men they were smoke bombs. Did they say to someone? Did they speak to those killed men?
He's like, oh, like raises the hand and like, settle down. He's like, I explained the situation. If they believe me, is a completely different matter. They could have easily have nodded to get me out of their face. But like, if they saw it, they saw it. Spoke, they spoke. I can't silence them. Like, that's not the kind of city we are. I would much rather find out who did it to discipline them. Because that's not how we operate in this city. We look after our own. But especially
You should
when
keep your men's tongues in check. They shouldn't be speaking to the. I want to just like accidentally kind of have my eyes kind of change color and some kind of doors are slamming.
He's like, okay, settle down. He's like, don't worry, he's like, finding out names, it's not that hard. Give me a week and I'll know everyone who spoke. And by week,
Just
I mean
make
that's
sure
what
this rumor doesn't spread any further. Make sure your men say this to no one
Now
else.
that, I can't guarantee. The mechanists will, they will believe what they want to believe. All in the name of progress, still. So, glutton is proudly shoved down your neck. All they want are more and more stupid contraptions, and more we get left behind in the gutter. So, if they show up, I will deny it. As far as in my books, you guys are cool. Whatever, you're good people.
Please see that you do deny it. I don't want them sniffing around.
I'm not gonna. I don't mean this in any negative light, but for the next while, if any jobs come my way, I will not be contacting you. Between them snooping around, they'll continue to snoop around. The more you work for me, the more they'll continue to snoop around. That doesn't necessarily mean don't say hi. Come in, say hello. Like, there could be a really good job for you guys, but there doesn't seem to be anything knocking that's worthy of rats just yet. It kind of gives you a playful, cheeky grin. But yeah, he's like, notice board outside. Who knows? I don't know, but you can't work for me, and not at least for a while, until this mechanist, theory dies down.
That's fair enough. It was a pleasure working with you, surprisingly enough.
Kind of like, imitates tipping his hat, and he's like, you too.
See you around, Sheriff.
You too.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, as you leave the sheriff's office, you notice Sebastian sitting off to the side, kind of like just twiddling his thumbs, killing time. And that's about it. But City Watch HQ is pretty packed with people. He seems kind of like preoccupied with just killing time, so that's about it. You gather from his presence that Vern must be in the building at least somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, so where to from here, gang?
Well,
That's it.
before we decided to help out the sheriff, I believe you had that handbill from the odd board.
I
We
do.
into that.
Could. Or we could go take some time off and spend our newly minted gold.
Oh my god, we could do some carousing.
Can we do some carousing, Daz?
Yeah, sure. I don't have the carousing tables. Hold up, we'll do it now because it'll be funny.
Pull up the
Someone spell out
carousing
carousing.
table. Carousing. I think. I'm not good at spelling shit out.
Alright, I just came across a quote: the bigger, badder, longer, uncut D100 carousing table.
Fucking hell yeah.
Alright, cool. This is a Reddit one. This is from
Oh no!
or D&D, so
Oh, we're gonna get fucked in the egg.
roll at your own risk. Everyone individually, starting with Rizbit working across, roll a D100, please.
This is gonna be fucking great.
You roll, I'll read out what you do, and we'll go to the next person. So 85 is... You wake up behind a sack of hay bales in a stable of an inn. On the other side of this stack, the innkeeper is interrogating the stable boy about why all the horses are wearing makeup and the oxen have bonnets.
Oh my god.
That's very good. I really like that.
I slink away.
Oh, I got a one!
Please say you get kidnapped by a gang or
Oh,
something.
please.
You wake up in jail, pending charges for a serious crime, treason, sedation,
Larceny.
you actually did it.
I got arrested.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, maybe you snuck off to like help that old woman with their family heirloom and stole something else.
No.
I do the same thing, but you didn't do it. Oh Christ!
Well,
Oh my God.
there's next week's plot hook.
Yeah, at least we know what
Yeah.
we're doing next week.
Coda.
Getting Ronaldo
Actually, no,
down.
it's not over, guys. We still got 2 rolls. Coda, please.
Somebody else roll
Coda's
a
gonna
one.
be very conflicted about it because Coda doesn't drink, but he's gonna just like he's so flustered and frazzled, and he's really upset, and he's just gonna fucking go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
You'd get
If he has one
arrested.
drink, it'll be fine.
What the hell was it? We wondering big
You wake up in the woods, 3 miles from from where you last remember, which would have been an inn. You are naked and armed only with a wooden spear, hastily carved from a sapling.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's beautiful.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Tenshu, please.
Say
That's a 30.
That's a 30, okay. You wake up in your bed, you're spooning a whole ham. The ham is wearing a nightgown and lipstick.
Rizbit must have done that. He was putting makeup on Cam.
She doesn't know that.
Well, at least we have all our plotline for next week set up in a row with one roll on the carousing table.
I'll just copy and paste them in here so we have record.
Oh my god, like we're literally
one-
gonna have to spend next week dealing with this.
Can I decide what I did?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my god. We're basically just gonna do the hangover next session.
What does sedition mean?
Sedition.
It's like it's like
Conduct or
treason, but
speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. So like inciting rebellion.
That is definitely what I did.
Renan, oh my god, Renan stole Coda's gun and like kicked open a tavern indoor and was like, "The revolution is now, my brothers."
Definitely after like 12 ales.
Yeah.
oh,
And
so the next
Oh
one is
my.
going to be in the evidence locker.
Oh my god.
I love when
Then we
carousing
bring it on
tables fucking derail
I
campaigns.
wasn't aware the carousing table was a thing until tonight, but I'm very glad it is.
well, this is the uncut. There is legitimate, isn't there?
There's like
tables?
the boring one in the DMG
Yeah,
that
but
Ian
this
had to
one's way
edit like
funnier.
3 times during
And
Gentleman
to
Bastards.
to be fair, I did say it was the bigger, better uncut, and no one opposed it. So, okay, it's bookmarked for reference.
Neil's gonna be so mad he missed this.
Well, to be fair, Esme and Isadora could also have been doing it in the meantime.
I mean, we can roll for them.
Oh,
I
lads,
kind of want to.
I'm not
but
going to be here
also-
next week.
That
Oh my
technically adds up in a sense.
That makes sense because you'll be in fucking prison for
You don't
inciting
even-
rebellion.
You don't even have to break me out of jail. I'm not going to be here for the next 2 weeks.
Next week,
Work a
planning
plan.
real break.
Well, that's what we know. At least we know where Renan is for the next. We don't have to come up.
That wrapped up so well.
That did. That was great. I'm not going to roll for them. Actually, I'll
No,
roll
don't.
hypothetically, but it won't apply to them because technically they didn't go carousing because they didn't have a reason to celebrate. But
Yeah, let's see
Who
what they
else is
would have
there?
gotten.
63. Right.
Who is this
I
for?
closed it.
Esme.
This is Esme. Sorry, just to get it back. 63. You wake up in the woods, 1d4 miles from where you're last meeting. You were at the bottom of a deep pit trapped. Two gape-toothed yokels are leering down at you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Esme and Coda ended up in a very similar situation.
This is for Izzy. Let's see. What was it? 78? 78. You wake up in a warehouse. It's used for fermenting fish. The smell lingers on you for 1d6 days.
I think Amy would be happy with that.
That's pretty harmless.
Yeah. I can't believe I got fucking arrested.
To be fair, it's very fitting for your character.
I know.
Oh wow! In one of them, you wake up in an alchemist shop. There are a number of empty vials on the floor around you for the next 2d6 days. Everything that should be green looks purple, and food tastes like it's vibrating. Occasionally, you burp multicolored bubbles.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Hold on, I'll link the
Yeah, they posted up in the group chat.
Yeah, I'll put it up on Facebook. Okay, cool. Yeah, should we leave it there? That's a really great way to end the game.
That
I'm
was
so
a
glad
fun
we did it
fucking
before
session.
doing it at the start of the next game. Okay, guys, and all who tuned in, thanks for watching.
Alright, see all y'all fuckers at the end of June.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, say that.
Say what?
Just that we're gonna have people back next week and some people missing again. And
Yes, Esme, our lovely rogue, will be back while Renan has been traded out, in a sense. Isadora, our bard, will not be here for another week. But after that, everything's back on track, bar Renan missing. But
Yeah.
it all ties up, makes sense, so it's all G.
It's all G and the H.
Cool. Alright, guys. Great game. Well
Alright.
played, everybody.
Thanks so much. It was really fun.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.